Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls 3. Let's see where adventures are going to be taking us next. So, in our last episode, we finished up pretty much the Lothric Castle area. And we were able to farm right after the episode to pick up the Lothric Knight Straight Sword. And it is now upgraded to +2. One reason to use the Lothric Knight Straight Sword for this playthrough, it's just a little bit longer than the Longsword. And I believe it has a little bit extra critical damage on backstabs and ripostes. So it should be pretty good for anything that involves like parrying and backstabs. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is head on over. It is time to take on Bort. Oh, doggy sauce. Okay, let's slide on over this way. Just gonna run on over. Don't need to worry about these guys anymore. You can drop on down. There are summons for this fight, but not really necessary. You can get, I believe, the Master Swordsman, and there's also somebody else. I think he's up that way, though. He's wearing the Ferosa set. He's pretty cool looking. It's just not really necessary, though. Okay, so we're going to want to equip some pine resin as well as green blossoms, just because Vort does a lot of frost buildup. The green blossoms will help our stamina recovery, and he's a knight, so lightning always helps. Okay, here we go. Got us on that one, but that is the end of Vort. Always a fun fight. I guess the first true boss of the game. Okay, let's take a look at his soul real quick. Soul of Vort of the Boreal Valley, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Vort served as an outrider knight, never far from the fleeting dancer. And of course you can transform his weapon, or his soul, into a weapon, his hammer. As well as a ring from Pontiff, I believe. And I think we might go for the ring, because as you attack you gain a little bit of health, which might come in handy, because we're not going to be using the hammer anyway. Even though it is the first ice weapon we could have picked up. And this is always a fun spot right here, because you can see so much. Let's see, let's throw on our binoculars again. Okay, so you can see the giant on top of that tower right there, aiming at the undead settlement, which is right over that way. You can see where the Great Rot Tree is, back there. Let's see what else we got. Of course, the Grand Cathedral, Cathedral of the Deep. And then I'd like to say way over there, that might be... It's always a little tricky. Like over here you can see some stuff as well. So this is either... I think Irithil is right over there, and that might be on Orlando. And that section right there, you can see Archdragon Peak way over there. Always fun. And of course, you can see where the Abyss Watchers are, down there. And I think if we get a little closer, we can even see the swamp, yes. So you can see the 3 torch towers that we have to take care of in the Barren Swamp. Just a cool spot overall. And let's raise the banner. Undead settlement. I'd like to say there's an item around here somewhere. Okay, right here. Large soul. Again, just pretty cool. You can see the giant again actually shooting his arrows. Pretty awesome. Always one of the coolest things about Dark Souls, well, from soft games in general, is how all the environments kind of see where you're going to go. It's just so awesome. Kind of interesting to see how the undead settlement was just unleashing their dogs on the hollows. Alluring skull. Item I don't use too often. Of course, you got all the pilgrims. One more bone. Pretty cool looking. I wonder, could we even see the stray demon from here? That'd be kind of fun. Not quite. I think it's just rocks. course, got the dragon, which is pretty awesome. Okay, Yol is over here.
Grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Okay, awesome. So we got Yol. We'll probably try to go for that special hollow ending. In our last playthrough, we gave it an attempt, but we messed up right at the end and actually summoned the Firekeeper. So then, just for fun, we went for the secret dark ending, where you actually step on the Firekeeper and just take the flames for yourself. But in this one, I think we will again try to get the whole hollow playthrough. Let's hop on in. Small leather shield. Don't think we'll be using that one much, though. Charcoal pine bundle. Some repair powder. And I think we should be able to hit this without falling. There we go. Charcoal pine bundle, and of course, all the dead bodies have attracted way too many flies. Such a lovely area. Oh boy. Only imagine what it would be like to be walking around here. Okay, we got Loretta's bone. Take a look at that in a moment. Actually, throw on some fire bombs. Soul of an unknown traveler. coming our way, launching probably Gnaw, I would say, at the moment. Let's just get some space here. Want them all at once. I think it's just her right now. Such a fun times. Yeah, but there's the spiked mace. We actually almost used that weapon for our playthrough. We were going to be a dark cleric of some kind. Of course, the Frozen Knight went out, which should be a pretty fun time as well. Another Estus Shard. Ember. I don't think there's anything over there. We'll just open that for now. Not really going that direction at the moment. Come back around that way, actually. Oh, item. Okay, Titanite Shard. I think we got everything over here. Now, I prefer going this way first. And then wrapping all the way around the back end. Audacious round shield. And then let's drop on down right over here. Another Titanite Shard. Let's travel on over to Firelink for a moment. We got some Titanite Shards and an Estus Shard, and we can level up a little bit, I think. Maybe 1 or 2 levels.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Okay, we can get 1 level. Let's get closer to 20.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Ah, 'tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Okay, Andre, we need to upgrade our Estus Flask. Okay, 7 is good. Can we reinforce at all? We need 2 more Titanite Shards, okay.
Prithee, be careful.
course, Grey Rat is over here now, and we have Loretta's bone. Old discolored human bone with several holes bored into it. A woman's corpse in the undead settlement was found clutching this bone. Her name was Loretta. Sad to see Loretta did not make it.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
That's funny.
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose. Goodbye, and stay safe. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go?
Okay, and Yol should be right over here.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service. Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
Okay, let's get that endurance up as well.
As I have said, I was once a sorcerer. Alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark sign possess something quite special. As I have said, but
Okay, we got the dialogue there. Awesome.
What a sick joke.
Asking us to seek the token.
I think we still got that dialogue, so nothing new from him. Let's travel on over. The clip underside once again. Actually, we want to go to the other way. Wrong bonfire. This one doesn't connect the way I want it to. We want to go to this one first. There we go. so many thralls over here. We got that part. Get some more fire bombs. Don't want to drop down at that part. I think it's right over here. Plank shield and
Another Nana disappeared. The Grunton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
such an interesting little part of this game. Homeward bone and drop on down. I never get this item just because I think you can't really easily get it. Because I think once you refresh the area, I think the item might disappear. But I could be wrong on that. Wow. Kind of hear the Great Rot Tree above us. War God Wooden Shield.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise? No, no, of course you're not. That's what you mad fools always say. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping. Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family. You'll go mad one day, but not today. Take my advice. Use this bone and leave this place. This pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up victims. You've better things to do, I'd hope.
That's so interesting. Okay, let's hop on out. Oh, we have the Dark Sigil now. A black, gaping hole in the flesh that resembles the brand of the undead. The darkness of humanity seeps from this bottomless, pitch-black hole. the gap filled by the accumulation of the curse. This dark sigil will never heal, but there is a tale told by a firekeeper who returned from the abyss and brought great comfort to a bearer of the curse. Mound makers, a malformed vertebra found by the mad, with a queer symbol on its inside, proof of the shackles of the gods. Equipped to pledge oneself to the mound makers. The mound makers wish only to add to their mounds, becoming mad spirits whether summoned as cooperators or invaders. They are blithe to those around them, for in their minds any kill might lead to another shackle. Very interesting. Okay, now we can head on over to the cliff underside. Axe, and we can knock this item down now. There we go.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
We're not going to be doing
Most
pyromancies,
wise.
but it's always nice to
chance
just
encounter
free a friendly
should not be
NPC.
squandered. To
Rather have
reiterate,
him at the
I am
Firelink Shrine than
Cornix
in this
of the Great
cage.
Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Okay, there we go. Of course, this should be the partisan. Okay, another Titanite shard, awesome. Soul of an unknown traveler, and a fire clutching. We should be good for this part. Now we gotta work our way around over here. Drop on down. Okay, the Kestis. Okay, now the big rat should show up soon. There we go. Get the blood bite ring. I'll throw that on right now. Increases blood resistance. One of the bite rings native to Kareem increases bleed resistance. The crafting of these rings is forbidden, perhaps owing to a fear of malleable stone. Clerics, however, dabble freely in the art. Okay, there we go. Let's reset everything. There we go. Holy Knight Hodrick. Always a fun encounter. Considering we just talked to him and he was reasonably friendly, but now he is just on the hunt for vertebra shackles. There's our friend. He's going the other way. Don't really want to fight them both at the same time. There we go, just hop on down, friend. There we go. Oh, he got us on that one. Wow. Oh boy. I don't want them both at the same time. Okay, let's go over here. Oh lord. This is just turning into quite the adventure. There he is, okay. And there we go. Took a little bit of doing, but the Mad Dark Knight, Holy Knight Hodrick, has been taken down. Don't think there's anything over here at the moment. Oh my god.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse.
They're always so much fun to deal with. Okay, another Titanite shard. Awesome. Nothing over that way. I think there's another Titanite shard over here, though. Got the whip. Don't think there's anything actually in here. Nope. Worker trousers. Soul of an unknown traveler. Of course, these enemies are weak to thrust. Large soul item. Charcoal pine resin, and if we drop on down, Warrior of Sunlight. And some Estus soup. That takes care of this section. Okay, we might be able to make this jump, but I don't think it's a big deal if we can't quite get it. Just missed it. I think it's just a coin. We'll try one more time. There we go. Now, we should have a little bit of time here. quick get our first frozen weapon that we can actually use. Oh, can't go this way actually. Oh, we can just all the way at the end. Okay. Almost thought we had to go through that little locked door. Okay, there we go. We're gonna just kind of make a run here. Oh my god, we have two of them. Okay, let's get some space. Okay, back down to one. Oh my god. And there we go. Whew. A little more than we wanted to deal with, but we managed. Okay, another ember. And more alluring skulls. And while we're here, we might as well take a quick look at the worker garb. Let's just see if there's any interesting information about the undead settlement. Garb worn by inhabitants of the undead settlement, official attire for the dissection and burial of the undead. Naturally, the ceremonial significance of such work is long forgotten. Indeed, no one could continue to entertain such horrors. Wow. Yeah, pretty interesting. We'll talk to Egon in a moment.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegwart of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere. This lift, oh, with an... I've got to use my head and think.
Okay, we'll help you out. Good old Sigurd. Always a fun time to talk to him. Now we're gonna run right through here. Quick grab this bonfire. Okay, let's see how the fire bombs work against this guy. He's a little weaker now. And there we go. The Earthiel Straight Sword. And another Ember. Awesome. Straight Sword bestowed upon the Outrider Knights of the Boreal Valley. This weapon is enshrouded in frost and causes frostbite. Every Outrider Knight one day devolves into a beast, constantly hounded by Pontiff Sullivan's black eyes. Wow. That is crazy. While in stance, use normal attack. Okay. And 12 and 14, we should be able to put this on. Okay, we're fat rolling. Let's take one item off. There we go. Kind of do a little bit of dual wielding now. I think this is probably about as far as we're going to go for this one. We're pushing just under an hour. So in our next episode, we will be heading on back and talking to our friend that's shooting all the arrows, and continue talking to Sigurd. He's got a part coming up with a fire demon of sorts, and pretty soon we'll be heading on over to the Great Rot Tree. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.